Dan, Episode 7 review. Now, this is an outstanding episode of an anime that is a top seller this year along with Dragon Ball Daima. If you don't know, Dan and Dragon Ball Daima are going head to head, hand in hand with 2024 and its ending. Now, I have to say, I've never seen a more mature anime. Now, if you don't know what Dan is, and the meaning of Dan is children being abused in public school because of the concept of stranger danger, boarding school, and pedophilia. And this is really proving a point. Literally, if this is today times the anime, this is what it takes for you to be mature. This situation, these two kids, sticking out in the dugout is the exact same reason why you have to, stand your ground and read books and make sure that you have something better to do. So the episode starts off with Ayase, about to get eaten alive by a big monster that looks like Spirited Away, and then all of a sudden, Demon Senku comes out of nowhere and saves both of them. That transformation can honestly be through hormones and humidity, but that's a story for another time. Online crisis is, there's a reason why Ayase can't fight this episode. One, it's too much to prove and too much to deal with. Because she is a woman, Ayase is a young woman after all. So she decides to direct the damn shit. And the cat, the amazing cat, is crinkling his fingers like meow, saying that it's too big for both of them. So simultaneously, trying to save the pink-haired girl that looks like cotton candy, we get to the backstory of this ferocious beast. We have two backstories this episode. I believe it's the one with the pink-haired girl. It's also the one with the monster, and the monster has a really tragic story. And then the cat says that he or she may never come to this world ever again. And it's really tragic. You have mature anime when, a top class, goofy act like Ayase and glasses gets stuck in this, deep moment that are based off philosophical things and tragic things that we go through in real life. I would have to say that besides Demon Senku being the best part of this episode, the establishment in the 7th episode of Dandandan is better than any anime I've ever seen. What this anime is doing and what it's telling you, that the world is full of shit, the world is really shit, but that's why it's a joke. Just think about it, there's a black girl in the beginning, there's literally chaos and mayhem, then there's this cat guy that sounds like Kanye West out of nowhere. Dan is a top tier anime. And the accent literally allows it to remain within the gag manga like One Punch Man. But anyway, let's go on to the next episode, the preview of, episode 8, when Ayase literally gets to stare down with the pink-haired girl literally and understands literally that it's about to go down the next episode. So anyway, this is Blue Tricks, this is Dan, episode 7 review.